3 of the inviting formula is invite. The definition of invite is to ask for the presence or participation of. The purpose of the invite step is to ask your prospect to review information that can help them achieve what they've stated they need, want, or don't want. Once you've greeted your prospect and qualified them to find out if they do in fact have a need or want for what your business offers, the next step is to start educating them how your business can deliver that. As I mentioned in the general tips, the first step is to have your prospect view information about the network marketing industry based on the relevant information gained in the qualify step of the inviting formula. When you've done the first 2 steps of the inviting formula correctly, the invite is a piece of cake. The critical step in inviting is to use the relevant information gained in qualify. Here's an example. John, you know how you said that you want something where you could buy a sailboat and cruise the Caribbean islands? John says, yeah. I've seen a DVD that I think you'll benefit from seeing. You may be closer to that boat than you think. Do you have a DVD player? John replies, yes. If he doesn't, then use some other method. And then I would say, as soon as we get off the phone, I'm going to send it to you. What address do you want me to use? A slight variation of that would be, I've seen something that you probably should look at. It could possibly get you that boat. Then you can conclude with whatever is your preferred way to have them look at Brilliant Compensation. It could be a DVD, as I've just used, or it could be an online presentation, a video, or audio CD-ROM version. If you want to meet with them for a one-on-one meeting, a business meeting, such as in a hotel meeting room or a conference call, I suggest you still have them view Brilliant Compensation first. An example of inviting someone to a one-on-one is, I've seen something that I think you will benefit from seeing. Can we get together tomorrow for breakfast? He says yes. Good. I want to have you view something prior to that meeting. Do you have access to the internet? An example of inviting someone to a business meeting would be, I've seen something that I think you will benefit from seeing. Actually, I'd like you to meet a couple of partners I'm working with on this project. Can you meet me about 6:30 on Thursday? Do you know where the Hyatt Regency Hotel is? Let's suppose that John replies he does know where this hotel is. In preparation to that meeting, I want you to see a general overview. What's your email address and I'll send you an online movie. The next part of the inviting formula is to handle any questions and objections that come up. But I always go directly to close to action step from the invite. And if they have questions or objections, I back up a step and address them. Meaning, I don't wait around to see if they have any questions or objections, nor do I ask them if they have any. So my invite would go as I stated earlier, and then I go straight to close to action. Here's an example. John, you know how you said you want something where you could get a sailboat and cruise the Caribbean islands? Yeah. I've seen something I think you will benefit from seeing. Do you have internet access? Yeah. Are you able to get on the internet right now? Yeah, my computer's right in front of me. Good. Go to this address, and then give them the address of the movie. Then you would close them to action and schedule the follow-up call. I'll get more into the close to action and the follow-up step after questions and objections, but I wanted to make this point about not waiting or hesitating after the invite. Go straight to close to action unless they stop you with questions and or objections. Let's do a couple of live calls. On these calls, you will hear me invite and then go straight to the close to action step. The invite is just asking for someone to view something, and the close to action is just making a plan to talk again. All right. So let's pick back up with Nadira, the incredibly sweet lady from Algeria. Let me ask you this. What particular reason is it that you would most like to work from home?
It's because of my daughter, and I told you my husband is not here.
Yes.
So, she's at school, and to me it's better if I can manage work and family.
Oh, of course. How old is your daughter?
She's 11.
Oh, 11. No kidding.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so what, she's just now going into 6th grade, 7th grade?
Yeah, middle school.
Yes.
She's starting her first year there.
Big step.
Yeah.
I bet you're very proud of her.
Absolutely, and she's a good student too. We're very proud of her.
Oh, that's so fantastic.
Yeah.
You have internet access, obviously, because that's how you filled out the form. I want to go through 2 steps with you. One is that I want you to take a look at an online video clip. Do you have something to write with?
Yes.
Go to www.explorefreedom.com /Trump,
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
I want you to look at this little short clip.
Okay.
And then you and I will talk again, and then I'll give you specifics about the business that we're doing.
Okay.
And when you go to the that particular page, it will have my picture there. And on the left side, there's two movies. One is, I think it's called What the Wealthy Buy, and then the other one is called Brilliant Compensation.
Okay.
If you can watch both of those, and then you and I will plan to talk.
Okay.
When do you think you'll get a chance to actually look at them?
Oh, well, maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at home tomorrow.
You are at home tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I can do that. Tomorrow morning, maybe.
Okay. What would be a good time for us to talk after you've had a chance to look at these?
Well, like at 2 o'clock maybe, 2 p.m.?
2 p.m.
Yes, I can watch that in the morning and then we talk about that.
That works for me.
Okay.
All right. I have penciled that in that I will call you tomorrow at 2.
Okay.
All right. And I look
What's your name again?
My name is Tim, T-I-M.
T-I-M.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll see my picture and my name, and all my contact information will be on that Explore Freedom /Trump page.
Okay.
Okay. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, that was almost verbatim from the scripts I gave you. As I said earlier, the invite is very simple when you've done the greeting and qualifying steps correctly. I do have a couple of live calls where the prospects came up with objections. You'll hear those in the next section on questions and objections. Now we'll pick back up with Vincent, the mechanic from Mechanicsville. In addition to listening to the invite, I'm going to include Vincent's entire call because it's a good study of something I explained earlier. The study is that when you have a prospect who is matching your brief answers, take a little longer with your answers. Listen to the way that his answers are very brief in the beginning, and then after I take a little longer with my replies to him, he opens up and talks a little longer.
Hello?
Hello, is this Vincent?
Speaking.
Hey, this is Tim Sales. You had filled out a questionnaire wanting a home-based business?
Yeah, I wanted to get some information on it.
Have a specific idea of what it is that you're actually looking for, man?
No, not really. I've been out of work for a couple of years, so I'm looking for something.
What kind of work have you done in the past?
I was an automotive technician for 16 years.
And you live in Mechanicsville?
Yep.
You find that coincidental?
No, because there's the Mechanicsville, Virginia, too, so.
And were you from there, too?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, that would be too coincidental.
Yeah, well, I ended up with the name Sales, S-A-L-A-S, and so everybody kind of looks at me like I've got two heads, and they're like, you know, it's like a Dr. Payne or something that's a dentist. And,
I can imagine.
So when you were a mechanic, did you work for somebody else as a mechanic?
Yeah.
What kind of mechanic were you?
Yeah, I was a Toyota technician.
Toyota technician. So pretty much all parts of the car, or did you specialize in brakes?
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
From front to back.
All right. I was a tire buster when I was a teenager, and I like Firestone, JCPenney, things like that. And then I went to a school on tuning engines, and I knew my way around a car for a while there, but they changed it quite a bit since.
Oh yeah, it's a whole different ball game. It won't be long before it'll diagnose itself.
Yeah, that's the way that it was getting. I mean, it's now computers, and before we used to fine tune the jets of a carburetor by sound.
Right.
You know.
Exactly. I did that.
Yeah.
I mean, but it, like you said, it's gone a long way.
Yeah. It sure has. So, on the questionnaire that you filled out, you had said that you wanted a better quality of life, and I guess where that comes in is being out of work for a couple of years, then certainly you're wanting to do something that's going to bring that up, huh?
Well, yeah, it's been a long 2 years, and I'm looking for something that'll keep me busy anyhow until all of this stuff is over with. You know. So.
Was there a particular reason that you were out for 2 years?
Yeah, I got hurt on the job.
Ah.
Yeah, so they've done major back surgery on me, so I'm not able to do any of that lifting or any of that stuff anymore, so.
All right, man. what I'd like to do with you, if we could, Vincent, is you have obviously web access, correct?